Spook Cave Campground is located near McGregor, Iowa. The CPKC Mason City sub passes along the boundary of the property. The place has some spooky lore to its name, but it is far from spooky. It is quite cool. The cave tour is highly recommended. Here's a sample.
Anything else will come up as we're in there. Let me tell you a story. So, Spook Cave, we got our name from a little legend from the 50s. So, there used to be a town in this area called Beulah. It was an old mining town. I'll tell you more about it later, but the people of that town were really scared of this bluff because originally Spook Cave wasn't open to the surface. There was just a 6-inch hole in the side of the bluff. It was like a little tunnel all the way back. People didn't know it was a cave. And they kept on hearing really spooky noises coming out of it. They were so scared. They nicknamed the bluff Spook Hole. They were so scared. And people completely avoided the bluff. Crazy. And once upon a time in the year 1951, a man named Gerald Milkey was having a picnic with his wife Julia over there. And they were hearing those spooky noises. So they went up to the people in the town and they're like, "Hey, what's going on with that bluff? Why does it sound so spooky?" And the people of the town were like, "Don't go near the bluff, it's Spook Hole, it's super haunted." And Gerald thought that was ridiculous, because that's ridiculous. So he found the people that owned the bluff, and he asked them if he could try to figure out what was actually causing those spooky noises. And they agreed, because nobody wants to be scared of their own bluff. So he did what I think a lot of Iowan men would do, and he shoved a bunch of dynamite in it. Blew it up. So he blasted back about 60-ish feet, and he discovered two things. Number one, this entire natural cave system that we'll explore about half of today, and then within our cave is the cause of those so spooky, ooky, terrifying, bone-chilling noises, which is actually certainly not ghosts. Little drops of water dripping, landing on puddles and rocks underneath, and then that sound would echo throughout the cave, and also wind would come and echo throughout the tunnel. So there's nothing actually spooky in here. Our name Spook Cave is an ode to that old nickname, Spook Hole. Spiders and whatnot. Means that the ceiling's gonna open up so soon. Here comes some light. Now, from this point on, our cave is considered alive, which is very exciting. That is Clara's bat. That was made by a little girl that was on my boat a couple years ago. She's
We only saw one train go by in the daylight while we were there, but we did see a squirrel with an absurdly long tail, moving on. We lucked into an empty grainer at New Albin on the way home.